Good morning, this is Stacy with the Elevated Table, and today we're going to have lots of amazing treats for you, and we have a special guest, Andy Holmes with TN Craft Butcher. I'm so excited. He's brought lots of different meats for us today.
Here we have a pizza jalapeno popper, which means it's a jalapeno sliced in half, stuffed with mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, wrapped in bacon. And then this other is a very popular pig shot, which is a homemade sausage wrapped in bacon, stuffed with cream cheese, and a little jalapeno slice on top. Well, we just launched these seasonings. They just came out last week. And so for now, we've got three different ones. We got a chicken or poultry, steak, and we did a hamburger because like nobody has a hamburger seasoning.
No, they don't.
And so we developed a hamburger one, and each one of ours has a regular and then a spicy version. The spicy, it's not spicy, it's just more
flavorful.
Punch.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit about you. What got you into opening the store?
Well, so, I'm from Murfreesboro. I graduated high school here. I went to Walter Hill Elementary, then Oakland High School, and then I graduated from MTSU. And over the years, I got into like grilling out. One of my best friends, Ben Blake, amazing cook, huge inspiration to me for grilling and entertaining. And he got me into Big Green Egg and cooking and all that, and trying to find the perfect meats or something unique to cook that's just hard to find in Murfreesboro in the time. And over the years, just kind of developing that passion. I guess some of it was just being at the right spot at the right time.
You guys have an amazing store. We were in there shopping and I was blown away. I so desperately wanted to talk to you guys because it's just, the store's got a lot of thought behind it. What made you guys open the store?
Well, so again, it's like a lack of variety in Murfreesboro, especially from a family owned or locally owned perspective. And so, enjoying grilling out and entertaining and wanting to try new things, it's hard to go find something unique in Murfreesboro. And so, not that I'm this huge visionary, but also just wanted it and couldn't get it. And then I started going to places in Nashville and like, man, we need this here. Just the right spot at the right time, a couple good connections, and next thing you know, here we are at 3921 Franklin Road. And
that's awesome.
The shop, I built it out myself. So I'm a home builder full time, and I built it out myself and just kind of had the vision for what I felt like could be a warm and inviting place. And then my team of staff, we just are all super dedicated to delivering. We wanted something unique, something that you could feel at home. We want you to come and hang out and stay and talk to others about what you're cooking. And that's why I wanted to put a bar in there so people can come in and enjoy a craft beer that's local. And we support them that way, and then they get to have a beer. And I hear people talking all the time, like having over a beer too, like, oh, what are you cooking today? And next thing you know, the one guy's buying what the other guy's buying, and everybody leaves with the same things because they're just talk to each other into cooking it. It's really cool.
That was the biggest thing that Chase and I commented on. Number one, the local companies that you work with and the different farms. But there was two guys standing there drinking a beer, talking about what they were going to go home and grill. And I was like, that's smart.
Yeah, well, one guy might be talking about ribs and the other one's talking about hamburgers. The next thing you know, they both got burgers and ribs and they're walking out the door. And that's great. And I mean, obviously, for us, that boosts our sales, but ultimately, it just enhances the experience for the customer, and that's my main goal.
That's awesome. I wanted to mention that for pain relief today, we're making an aioli sauce using our baking oil. It's just very garlicky and yummy goodness, and we'll use that for a dip for the amazing meat that Andy has brought us to try today.
I had a full stage, like we set up awesome in the back parking lot, and we sold tickets, and we sold 647 tickets.
Wow. I
gave away 200 tickets. So we had at least 847 people that I know of there.
That's crazy.
And so that's a big turnout for something for 1 year. So now, like everybody's, when's the 1.5 year party, which we're doing next Saturday, but it's gonna be dumbed down. We call it the smokeout. The animal has to go from the farm to a USDA processor, and then to us.
Okay.
And so when we get the meat, it's what they call a primal. So it's like a ribeye is like this big, and then Brian cuts it to whatever, Brian or Wayne or one of the cutters cut it to whatever size. The bread's made locally. One of our customers' wives started a cookie company. He brought us one. I mean, they're like these cookies like this big. And she calls it Stir Mix-a-Lot, like the rapper Stir Mix-a-Lot. It sells Stir Mix-a-Lot.
That's cute.
And we sell like 90 of her cookies a week.
Wow.
And they are like this big. They're like $10. I mean, they're so good though. They're amazing. And I mean, they're like that thick. And she does banana pudding and s'mores and mint chocolate chip and all these flavors.
I did see the banana pudding ones.
Yeah.
We did see those.
Yeah.
That looked delicious.
Oh, they were so good. Trying to keep all the beer as local as possible. So we're using Yazoo out of Nashville. They bring us 4 different beers a week. I've got Tailgate Brewery, which is right here in Murfreesboro. And, you know, they've got 11 breweries locally. The one in Murfreesboro has been here for, what, 6-7 months, a year maybe. I bring in Cedar Glade Brewery, which is in Murfreesboro behind Chewy's. Middle Ground Brewery, which is up just a mile up the road. The other beer that we bring in is called Common John out of Manchester. And it's awesome. They got the coolest brewery. I don't want to play favorites, but their place is awesome. We only sell beer on tap. The liquor store next door, Big Pig, they carry all the beers that we have on tap in cans. And so it's just a respect/relationship with them. Like, we're not gonna step on their toes, and they don't carry draft beer, so.
Yeah.
We do a lot of joint stuff with them. They bring over different tastings and whatnot when we do classes. And we did a steak class a couple weeks ago, and they brought in, what's that whiskey from Chris Stapleton? Travelers. They brought in Travelers bourbon for the attendants to taste, and then my buddy Greg made up an old fashioned with it, and he did like an old fashioned class for like smoked old fashions, regular old fashions, and then he made up a Manhattan and kind of taught everybody how to make cocktail.
Speaking my language.
Yeah, it was good. Greg's the bar master at the Velvet Room, the speakeasy on the square.
Oh yeah.
He's the mixologist there. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Smell good. I haven't had one yet. I haven't had this one yet. Is it like blazing hot or no?
Not at all, actually. It's Andy, we have prepared some amazing food. Thank you so much for bringing it. Can you tell us a little bit about what we have here?
Sure. Thanks for having us, first of all. We're proud to be here, and we're proud of our community and glad to service with some unique goods. So I brought just some random stuff. I mean, I could have brought ribeyes and fillets. We obviously have a lot of those. Things that most people don't know of or haven't tried maybe is this is a Denver steak, which comes off the chuck roast. People say it's like a cross between a ribeye and a New York strip.
I have never had one of those before. It's really
got
tender.
Good marbling, very tender, great flavor. And it's only $18.99 a pound, so you can't hardly beat that.
That's fair.
The other is a skirt steak, which we sell a lot of skirt steak, a lot of flank steak. This one in particular, we season it and marinate it with a chimichurri sauce, and it's super popular, and we had some extra, so I thought I'd bring you one to try that. As an appetizer, this is a pig shot, which is one of our homemade sausages cut, wrapped in bacon, and then stuffed with cream cheese and jalapeno.
That is heavenly.
Yep,
it truly is.
Delicious. And as you can see, the pizza popper is already gone.
They didn't survive.
So it didn't make it, which is fine because they were good. And then next we brought some sausages that we make in-house. All these are made by Wayne, like an expert at sausage stuffing. These are all homemade in shop. I brought andouille, which has been accused of being the best that some of our customers have ever had. Ooh. And then this is a super common, which is a jalapeno cheddar. But we challenge Wayne regularly to try something new. Anywhere from crawfish sausage to andouilles. We've got one called Cherry Bomb that has a maraschino cherry in it. The blueberry maple is one of our probably best sellers.
That sounds delicious.
My favorite is Meat Lover's Pizza. It is so good. It tastes just like pizza.
That's amazing.
But they make great appetizers. So a lot of people come in, buy 1 or 2 links, and they'll slice it up before they get into their dinner, and it's great. So
you can also, I mean, just the different dishes. You can put that with pasta. You can put it with so many different things, and just meat can be hard for me sometimes. I run out of ideas, and the sausage just opens up so many possibilities. And for somebody who loves to cook, that's truly exciting.
I enjoy the challenge of putting the challenge on Wayne, I should say. It doesn't challenge me. I challenge myself of trying to find something different and unique, and then I pass it to Wayne and let him perfect it.
So tell us why your meats are better than other local places.
Well, I mean, we're just striving to find the highest quality we can get, and we're trying to do that and also give you the fairest price we can. And so
that's a tough balance.
It is, and so I mean, a lot of people come in and they'll see some of these Wagyus and different things and say it's really expensive, and it is, but we're not just overly charging. It's just the meat's that high quality that's what it gets. And so we're trying to find the best quality we can, and we think we found it with Double R Ranch. And the local farms that we carry, we got great relationships with them. Some of their quality is just incredible. The challenge for us is keeping the volume in stock.
So you deal with an out-of-state rancher because of just the sheer volume that you guys need and the quality?
Correct.
How about local-wise? Can you think of any
Yeah,
of the
so
local
we deal with, Fly Farm, which is out of Arrington or College Grove area. 15, 20 minutes from the shop. He's there this week. Next week, we're bringing in one that's called KHK, which is out of Hartsville, and that's a Wagyu as well. American Wagyu at that.
Why is everyone so crazy about Wagyu?
It's just going to be the highest marbling that you can get, and so the most flavorful, most tender steak out there. The price is going to reflect the quality for sure. Those animals get a little bit special treatment, a little bit finer diet, and the marbling in the product shows.
It shows the quality.
Yeah. We get some local porks, we get some local chickens, and all that is just as we can get it and as the farms can keep up.
You also bring other local businesses into not just meats. You have a sourdough bread that's amazing.
Yes, ma'am. So we have several different vendors that bring in stuff. We've got Bees Blessed Baked Goods, which is really hard to say fast, but they bring in lots of cookies every week. We got Brenda's Treasures that makes incredible sourdough breads with several flavors, and also sourdough cinnamon rolls. A huge seller. And then we have just random stuff, and things change weekly just depending on the local supply.
You're now carrying green egg, right?
Yep, we sell Big Green Egg. We're an authorized dealer, and they're sponsoring us on a lot of our events and stuff. So we got a good relationship with them, and the quality from a Big Green Egg, it just puts an extra flavor to it that you just can't replicate. Other local vendors, the beer, we're trying our best to keep that as local as possible. And so we have Yazoo out of Nashville, Tailgate Brewery, Common John Brewery from Manchester, Middle Ground Brewery, Cedar Glade Brewery. And we rotate those beers, seasonally, and just kind of depending on the events that are coming up and the temperatures and whatnot. And so beer, meat, and music, that's what I'm all about.
You can't beat that,
and so
right?
we're trying to provide that. And trying to really build a community and a good special place to provide a higher experience for our customers.
And you're going to be launching your own podcast soon, right?
Yes, ma'am. It's going to be called The Butcher and the Band.
The Butcher and the Band.
And we talk about all things meat and music there, and it's hilarious. I can't wait for it to launch and everybody get to hear some of the stories from these songwriters and friends of mine that are incredible.
So tell us a little bit about it. You bring in songwriters and you guys just...
Yeah, and so we do, Friday nights, we call it acoustic cuts. And we've set up, I bought a sound system, installed it, and these guys can come in, plug in, and play, which is really handy for them. So I try to make it easy on them, but they'll play songs for us for a couple hours on Friday nights, and we'll make up some different dinners, and just, we might have pulled pork this week, and we might do steaks next week. We don't know till the day before, maybe the day of. But I'll try to get them to come in beforehand, and we'll record a little podcast. And we talk about just random stuff, and it's fun though. I always ask them what the weirdest meat they've eaten is, and because we do sell exotic meats, and so it's kind of fun to hear some of those random stories.
Okay, then I have to ask you, what's the weirdest meat you've ever eaten?
That I've had? Python.
Oh,
python, and it was
wow.
terrible. It was awful. Like, it was like chewiest meat. Oh, it was awful. But I had to try it. I mean, we had it to sell, so, you know. We are getting in rattlesnakes soon, and I'm terrified of snakes. So I don't know if I'll be able to try it again or not, but we'll see.
I've heard that snake is actually
Yeah, but like my favorite though, like kangaroo is really good.
Is it?
Yeah, and you cook it just like a filet mignon. It's excellent. Elk's probably my absolute favorite though.
No, I've had elk. I had elk in Denver.
Yeah, we tried a lot of different ones. So we try to bring in something different every week on an exotic level, and just to keep something different and something for people to talk about and try.
And so your new rubs, how many different ones did you say that you have now?
So we have 3, main flavors. We've got a steak rub, a burger rub, and a poultry rub, and then each one of those has a spicier version of it. And then we also have just a regular coarse pepper and a kosher salt.
Shakes, rattles, and rubs.
Yep. So we named them a lot to do with music and Tennessee Craft Butcher, which his initials would be TCB, and so a friend of mine, like when we first put the name out, he's like, oh, TCB, like taking care of brisket, which is like a spinoff of Elvis's thing, was taking care of business, and so we just kind of went with it. And like I said, I'm kind of passionate about live music, and so we tried to pair the music scene in Nashville and Tennessee to the meats and the shop and the whole story. So. We call it patty powder. It's the hamburger rub, and the spicy one's called the Heartburn Hotel. And so
that's cute.
Just some funny stuff like that. We all get together and dream up this stuff and try to make it happen.
That's awesome. Chase, you'll have to go out there on Friday night and check out the live
come
music.
play with us.
Yeah. Andy, thank you so much for coming out today. I really, really enjoyed it. That was some of the best meat I've had in a really long time, and I hope you enjoy your more precious than gold gift from Chase, because I honestly didn't know if he would actually turn it loose.
Yeah. Now, thanks for having us again, and can't wait to see y'all at the shop. Y'all come see us at 3921 Franklin Road here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Look in the comments for some of the vendors in Andy's store. TN Craft Butcher. There's a bunch of different ones, and we're going to try to provide links to as many as we can. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see y'all soon.
Like and subscribe, don't forget.